Welcome to New Rimworld, Connie. And, yeah, today we had the ideology, DLC enabled for once, and, let's just, show it off post-holyism. And its collectivist ranchers. Yeah, just some, other presets that we have. Ranching central, research very fast, strategies medical only. And, yeah, and spouses. That's gonna be fun to see how that, plays out in this colony. Right, so who's the best at shooting? First things first, let's get the parties set up. So firefighting can be done by everybody, along with painting and battle resting. Also the doctoring can be done by Bishop, who is the engineer. And we also have two top-tier scientists. Although that can be done by Raginia. And we also have two builders in this colony. Both of them, well, one's at level 11, one's at level 9 for the building. But I think, Mary is gonna be the miner in the colony. And also the farmer. And I think Bishop is gonna be sharing that role too. Right, so that should take care of that. And I think it's time to, get going on this colony, so let's get the tree cutting down, allow everything so I can actually just not have to worry about that and just let the game do that for me. Who's the best at shooting? You can have the knife, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that. Let's see then. You can have the revolver, Mary. And who does the rifle? Right, so who didn't get a weapon? Right. Bishop, you can have the bolt action. Rednia can have the knife. And let's get the housing set up, so unrusted walls, structures. I'm thinking basic 7x7 homes. Like so. And of course, I'm just gonna copy that blueprint. Paste, paste. And before I forget, because I know I will, so overall cooler, heater, overall vents, and that should be enough to take care of any temperature situations, to say the least. And sleeping spots for right now. And of course, let's get the recreation set up. Or at least the horseshoe pins for right now. And yeah, that should do us for our immediate situation. Maybe I should also put down some wind turbines. Somewhere. Like, over here. Maybe not so close to the, steam geyser that's right there. Don't interfere with it. So, one there. One there. Temporarily for bed. And just wait for the, buildings to be built. Alright, so that should take care of that for right now. Now I can actually tell them to go build the production facility. Maybe not right there. I could just build it here, but I'd have to get rid of the ancient security turrets and the mortars. Maybe I should build it up here in fact. Yeah, I'm thinking up here. Just 11 by 11. And that means this should be the middle. Yep, I'm correct. So that's where the door goes. So research bench goes here. Except it doesn't. Because there's an oak tree that's blocking it for some bizarre reason. So that's gonna have to be taken down. And I'm also gonna have to slap down a wall. A great big wall. Like so. Just to keep out the animals for right now. Right, so that should take care of that. And of course, I have to, build some storage up here. Just so I have a place to put things. And of course, set up the schedule. And I think it's just gonna be the usual anything, anytime, anywhere type set that I usually go with. Right, so basic wall is going in now, so that's great. Alright, so who's the best at... Oh, that's Mary, who's gonna be the colony's miner for right now. It just goes ahead and digs up all the steel that we need. Right, so now the first storage tray is built, so let's just set that up. So storage, allow all, except corpses. Because why else would you have a storage tray in the base? So allow all, auto-cut plotting plants, and then just do the same over here. And that should take care of the power needs for right now. And of course, run a wire out to the colony's AC units. So that way, if there's any, strange, temperature fluctuations, well, at least we can, be safe in our own homes, so that's nice. Right, so that's the production facility, completed, so let's just slap a research bench in there, like so. And of course, a bookshelf. Just to make the research go by faster, because why not? Right, so that's the research bench completed. And I'm thinking cyclic brewing, battery, solar panel, sterile materials, because you never know when you're going to be building a hospital. And before anybody asks, the mod list is in the description, so that's where you can find it. What else to do? Oh yeah, gun turrets. Gas operation, mortars, because I want to be able to shell the idiots who decide to siege us down, flat armor, and of course prosthetics. And that should be the research queue for right now. And of course, let's slap a wooden chair down so the researcher can have somewhere to sit. What a novel concept. I wonder if I can just grab enough materials out of the structures right here. Right, I have to make sure I'm set up with the right shape for this. Just to get it all at once, like so. And of course do that one too. I want to be able to just put some concrete down in front of the wind turbines just so my plant cutters aren't constantly cutting plants there. I wonder if I even have enough steel to do that job. Survey says yes. 112 is how much I need. So that just makes it so plants don't grow in front of the wind turbine and blocks it. And that is no longer our concern. I just realized that I never set up a farm. Poop. So let's just get that done. And I think it can just be a 7x7 affair. We can always, grow out the, farm, or just make it bigger. Zone 7x7. And it's gonna be rice. Because it has the fastest growing time. Especially when there's a 200% growth factor in the tilled soil. Right, so that takes care of the wind turbine, so the plant cutters no longer have to worry about that. So that's lovely. And I think it's time to introduce the production facility to the power grid. Yep, I think we're going to be mining out some steel in that patch of steel, so we can always have more steel. And of course, let's get some lighting in the production facilities, just so our producers can actually see things. I think it's just gonna be a standing lamp would be the easiest way of dealing with that. Alrighty, so that takes care of that, and there's a cyclic brewing done and dusted. Plus, this gives us an excuse to go harvest that chip chunk. Like so. And of course, we should have more steel than what we started with after that. Oh boy! Lovely! There's a raid! It's one idiot with a mace, so... Rendia, I think you're gonna be setting this one out for right now. The other two are gonna be dealing with that because I don't have the hallway of traps set up yet. And I think it's just gonna be a case of run and done. And just make sure they don't get in each other's way. And just start moving backwards. Alrighty, that's a hit. Death in 22 hours. Death in 13. You know, I really should... And we just had a wild boar hit. Try not to get hit by it. Try not to hit each other. Alrighty, so that takes care of the raider after, one moment where I thought, Mary was gonna be hitting, Bishop in the back of the head. And that happened at one point in this, in a different colony. Yeah, I was not happy about that. Let's see, depressive, chemical interest, lazy, I'm sorry, but we're not taking any prisoners right now, so, that's your job, Mary. So somebody can go out here and go hauling this over, and we're just gonna leave it out here. Actually, that should be your job, because you're the closest one, Bishop. So, hippity-hoppity, yoink this over and just leave. Alrighty then. That's your job, taking care of Mary. And dismissing Rednia as well, before I forget. And you know what, let's just disassemble that structure as well. And that one. And somebody go hauling the wood. You know, if somebody has a better name than what Rimworld is giving me, let me know in the comments below for this playthrough. Who knows? If I like the name enough, just change the name of the colony to whatever it is. So, yeah, there's that. Hey, that's batteries research, so now we can actually store our energy somewhere. What a novel concept. And I think we're just gonna be whacking a couple batteries right there. And let's get the electric stove up and running, just so we're not constantly running wood out to it. That'd be awful. And of course, speaking of one, let's build a butcher's table. Like so. Right, butcher's table, butcher creature, do forever. Electric stove, cook simple meal. Do forever. And speaking of that, kitchen order, so let's just get a freezer going. It doesn't have to be very big. 11 by 7 can be the order of the day for that one. And of course, before I forget, let's get a couple of overall coolers joined in that freezer. Luckily, we don't have to run any more wire out to that, because, yeah, we just have enough. Alright, so that's overall cooler number 1 and 2 done. And they locked themselves in. Go figure. Right, it's time to move the butcher's table over there, and put in a door right there. So that should take care of the freezer. For right now. So I just have to get it set up. I'm thinking it 16 degrees Fahrenheit, since that's below freezing. And that takes care of that. Somebody go wrap up that floor. It's still there. Just so we can reclaim the steel from it, of course. And so it's not adding any, shall we say, well, to the colony that's not necessary. I'm gonna have to also take these down. Oh dear. I wish the deconstruct order affected those, but but it only does defense. So go figure. Where's the man raccoon? And oh, it's outside the wall, so I don't have to care about that. Oh, the boar died. You know, the boar that got hit by my 2 gunslinger colonists that went out there. Oh well, it is what it is. And yeah, I think we're gonna be taking care of the animals that are still in the walls. And I think that's just gonna be most of the animals, so... Sorry guys, no unauthorized animals allowed behind the walls. And that's just gonna be the order of the day. Who's the chef? Oh, I never set that up properly, and I think that's Bishop again. And I also never set up the storage for the food. Go figure. Couple of barrels. A meat hut. And, let's see now, what else to do? I just say treatment solely for, meals. And lovely, our Dottie hasn't played. And I don't have the resources for it to have a bed, so let's just, see now. Stick it outside for right now. Sherlock. Medical. Oh dear. That's gonna be close shape, but oh well, it is what it is. And I think that mad raccoon is done. Yeah, it is done. So at least we have food now, so that's lovely. Alright, meals don't go in that box anymore. You know what? Neither does the food. That is only this large crate. Alright, so that should take care of that. And I just need to get the order for haul urgently. And that should be done immediately. Whenever there's colonists for that. And let's also set up a AC unit for the researcher before I forget. Because that would just be awful if a cold snap rolled in and there's no AC for the researcher. And then the researcher died. Well, that's a stereo material, so I can have a proper hospital up and running if I had the resources for that, but I don't, so let's go fix that. And I think that requires some tilled soil. And another 7x7 plot. Too close to where I want to put my Holly of Trap, so let's just put it over here instead. Where it's farther away. And this is gonna be the hero plot. Oh hey, I do have somebody that can grow heal root. How lovely. So that's taken care of. I just need somebody to grow the cotton that I'm gonna be needing. Oh hey, how's the doggy doing? Oh, plague! Developed immunity, so Dotto's fine. Yeah, Sherlock's fine. Sherlock is the name of our dog. And I think I need some more wood because of the hallway of trash that I'm gonna be doing. So don't chop all that down, please. And that, and that. Also, before I forget, let's rip up this here floor that I don't need in the base. And yeah, that can be that. Hey, there's smithing research and also stereo materials and oh boy, fire. Do I have enough drainage just to replace the walls outright? Survey says yes. I even should have enough to do the door. So let's just do that. Oh boy. Oh, what fun it is to deal with firestorms. Hopefully there's a mercy rain. And there's a mercy rain. Hooray! And Bishop has the first mental breakdown, and it's the hide in the room one, so have fun in your room, Bishop. Maybe I should put a limit on how many meals we can have at once. And I think it's just gonna be a limit of 20. Somebody to haul that rice in. Or the daughter can eat it. That's also fine. And also haul that rice in before it rots. Oh boy! A new raid! New day, new raid! And it is one person with a steel axe. Lovely! Mary, that's your job. Since Bishop is taking a mental break for his own health, I'd assume. So, since you're the only one with revolvers, and I don't have the Hallway of Trust set up, otherwise I'd just let the Hallway of Trust take care of this issue. And never mind, there goes the issue. Raiders down. R.I.P. Stott. Alright, Mary, go take care of business. Like so. Yes, that's what we're going to be calling executing raiders. Is, taking care of business. And Bishop is back. Right, so let's get the stone cutting up and running. And can this hold the chunks? Yes, it can. So, I think I'm just going to start hauling in the granite blocks that are just out there, waiting to be used for colony walls. I'm just gonna refuse visitors until I have guest beds. Yeah, because this is also a hotel. Right, so that's the stone cutting tables set up, so let's just see now. Make any sunblocks, times 3, do forever, and let's set the ingredient radius to 15. And who's the best at crafting? Oh, and that's Bishop, again. Well, he can have fun handling the stone cutting for the Tawny, because I need more walls for this here Tawny. Oh boy, mad wild boar. You know what that means. Prevent the door and just tell the wild boar to go pound sand. Oh yeah, I guess I never did sort out who could do the holiest preacher role. So that should be under ideology, ritual spot, and we're just gonna slap it right there for no particular reason. Right, so I think we're making Bishop the leader of this colony. Begin. Right, so that takes care of that. And yeah, Bishop is now the leader of the, well, faith. So to speak, what do you need now? Sweaty, one tallest preacher. Oh, you're getting rejected by Virginia. Oh well. And I think it's time to set up a bit of a restaurant, if you know what I mean. Not with granite, because that's too expensive, so let's just set it up over here. And by over here, I really mean over down here, because that was too close to the ritual spot that I was using, so yep, that can just be our little restaurant for the Tawny, and where they can go sit and yap to each other. And just eat meals. I think that might be too many beds for, too many tables for right now, so let's just set up for this many tables, aka 1. And, you know, let's set up a animal sleeping spot inside the restaurant, because why not? That can be Sherlock's new home. And somebody go haul that wood in before it rots, and let's slap a lamp down in there so our visitors can see. And you know what? Let's put lamps in all the homes of the colonists, like so. I wonder if I have enough marble to go make everybody's home out of marble. Or maybe not. Sandstone tile. Let's see now. Marble. Alright, it wouldn't help if I had the correct shape. Services, nowhere near enough, because that would require 312, and I don't have that. Maybe Bishop just needs to focus on, crafting for right now. Oh boy, there's a relationship with the person that just crashed, and it's, Deez from the Fallen Empire. And, oh, it's Mary's brother, so I guess the restaurant can also be a temporary hospital for right now. And medical space. Did that mess with the animal sleeping spot? No, it didn't, so Bishop, go rescue Mary's, brother. Who's the doctor? Oh, that's also you. Right, so hopefully you should be back up. Oh, let the code turn off. Oh well, that's gonna be nice for Mary to know that her brother's alive. And I think that's just gonna leave it off for this episode. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to support the channel and the algorithm. And share this video all over social media, that also helps. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below. And also a link to this here keyboard that there's probably gonna be a review on the other channel, Pravculear's computer, and that's where I review these keyboards, and that's why you have the overhead view, because it's a receipt that I can point to show that I actually did use the keyboard. Anyways, that's why the overhead view exists. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.